Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Fucking work. The fuck? Shit. We might not have lighting. Oh, there we go. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. I was at the race, so that was cool. We're at the hotel right now. We didn't stay at a hotel, but we are tonight. We stayed with somebody else, but we just stayed at the hotel tonight. So, that race was amazing. Like, that race was phenomenal. That is the best race of the season. I mean, it had everything. There was no dominant car. There was no dominant driver. There was a lot of passing, a lot of, side-by-side racing, a lot of aggressive racing, a lot of wrecks. I mean, wrecks are awesome. I'm not going to act like I don't love wrecks. I mean, wrecks are amazing. There was some controversy. And the only bad part is fucking Truex won. And that's kind of the thing that ruins it. Like, it's not that bad. It didn't ruin it. Like, it's just really, I would have rathered, I can't say that. I was going to say that I would have rather a boring race where Truex doesn't win than an exciting race that Truex does win. Though I'd rather Truex win a boring race. Like, I would rather Truex win a boring race, than him win this race. Like, I'm not even mad that Kyle Busch didn't win. I'm just mad that Truex did. Or, if Harvick won, I would have been mad too. But yeah. So, yeah, that race was phenomenal. So, it started, Byron had the pole. I don't really remember what happened, like, early in the race. But I know the caution came out for some reason. And then, well, what exactly was the reason for that? I don't know. But then they went back green, and Stenhouse spun out. Oh yeah, Eric Jones blew his tire, and then that was the reason for the caution. And then Stenhouse spun out like on the restart, or a few laps after the restart, which is pretty cool. It was like right in front of me too, so that was pretty cool. And then Hemrick hit the wall, which I was filming during that, so it was pretty cool. There's a vlog. I have a vlog, so I don't know when it'll come out. Probably Wednesday. This is gonna be tomorrow's video. Usually I post these after the race, like directly after the race, but I don't have a video for tomorrow. I meant to pre-record videos. I didn't though, so yeah. This will be out tomorrow. And then Truex, or fucking what was I even? Oh yeah, and then Hemrick hit the wall, and then Truex. Oh, this was the best part of the night. This was the best part of the night was when Truex blew his tire right in front of me. That was awesome, and he was in the lead too. He was from the lead. It was from the lead. Truex blew his tire right in front of me. Like, that was probably the funniest shit ever, because I fucking hate Truex. It was pretty funny. I laughed a little too much at that. I was too entertained with myself by that. And then, just for him to win kind of sucks. Harvick led for a little bit. Yeah, I was like, fuck. Because Kyle Busch was, like, behind Harvick and Truex. So I'm like, this is great. Honestly, if Harvick and Truex are running 1-2, there's, like, no hope. And then, like, Logano's running third, Keselowski's fourth, That's just the dumb. Because I don't mind Keselowski and Logano. I just don't want them to win. Like, I'm not going to bitch about it if they win. It's just, like, really, like, somebody else could have won that race. But yeah. And then what happened after that? I think there was a bit of green flag run. I think, like, it was green flag to the end of the stage. The first stage. Which I like how there was 4 stages. I think it was green flag to the end of the stage. That's what I remember. And then Keselowski led for a lot during the first stage and the second stage. I think he won the first 2 stages, so that was cool. But Truex, or I think that was in the third stage. So, in the second stage, fuck, man, my memory is so bad. My memory is so fucking bad. What happened? What the fuck happened? It was either in this. All right. So after the second stage, oh yeah, no, Ryan Preece just ran into the wall. All right, like I remember that. I was actually I wasn't looking at turn 1 much of that race because I spent most of the race at the upper deck level, and really it's nice seats. You could see everything except for what's directly in front of you from where I was sitting. Like, you really couldn't see, the track, right below you. You could still see turn 1, but it's just, the entrance to turn 1 you couldn't really see. So I didn't really look at turn 1 that much, but, I happened to look at turn 1, and exactly as I did that, Ryan Preece just rammed into the wall as hard as possible, and I was like, oh, shit. Yeah. But the thing that kind of pisses me off, or no, I was in the second stage. After the second stage, bro, that shit was that was awesome. There was a lot of controversy, or there wasn't a lot of controversy. David Land had an issue with it for no reason. But they stopped the race to have the moment of silence after stage 2, which is just amazing. It was an amazing moment to be a part of. They did that back in 2009. But it just wasn't the same. But this was, amazing. It was beautiful. Because, they had a moment of silence. It was super loud. Amazing. All the fans are, screaming and everything. The engines are roaring. And then it just came to a sudden stop. And, everything just stopped. It was silence. And, I looked out into the crowd of 100,000 people, and it was just silent. It was a ghostly silence, and it was beautiful. It was a beautiful moment that I was happy to be a part of. And if nothing else, that moment was worth the entire 12-hour drive to Charlotte. If nothing else. After stage 2, Keselowski, I think, led more. Or no, Kyle Busch took the lead on that. Yeah, Kyle Busch took the lead. Yeah. And then he led for a while. I was really hoping... Oh, yeah, that was the car. Yeah, I was hoping that Kyle Busch wouldn't fucking... no other cautions would happen. And then Truex, being the fucking cunt that he is, decided to wreck Bailey Curry. He just decided to fucking wreck him. I know you guys might be saying it wasn't on purpose. It was on purpose. It was on... I don't think he meant it to be bad as it was. I think he meant for it to, put him in the wall slightly and then NASCAR overreact and throw a caution. I don't think he meant to wreck him as bad as he did, but he meant to bring out a caution. So, for that alone, I feel like he should be penalized. And then, on pit road, he was definitely speeding. There was 2 cautions where he was speeding. And, at least 1, maybe, I think 2, but, there was 1. I'll say there was 1 just to be safe, but I think there was 2. And they didn't call anything on that, so... They clearly wanted Truex to win this race. I mean, NASCAR did everything they could to just milk this so Truex could win this race. So, that was great. No, they didn't milk it, but it was just annoying. There was many scenarios where Truex should not have won that race, and he still did. So, I mean, it probably means more on him, but at the same time, bro, you had to pull that caution. You had to. It's annoying. It's frustrating. It's stupid. And then the NASCAR didn't even do their job penalizing him. So, yeah. I think after that, I went back down to the ground, farther closer to the ground. And that's when Hamlin just went fucking idiot mode and just spun out in his pit box. Or no, he didn't spin out, he missed his pit box. And yeah, it was cool. I was in the fourth stage. And then there was another caution. Was there another caution? I don't know. But there was the one where Kurt Busch spun out in front of, bro. I thought they were gonna go full speed. I thought like I was right in front of me. I thought he was gonna spin out and fucking crash into the entire field. I was ready for impact. I was ready for like sounds of fucking like, crunchies and shit. I was like, this is gonna be bad. Somehow he didn't hit anyone besides fucking Kyle Busch, which is just annoying. That was annoying. Stenhouse and Kyle Busch had issues all night. I'll get to that later. But then another crash happened on a restart. That was a big crash. I don't know why they didn't red flag that. But yeah. Yeah, cool. And then there was a green flag run, I think, and then somebody did something, and then there was a caution with like 7 to go. Oh yeah, Keselowski spun. Blaney was pitting. I knew Blaney was gonna pit. That's why I like being at the races, because I kind of like have like there's some things I don't know because I really can't hear things. But then like I saw Blaney's guys on the pit wall like 5 laps before he pitted, so I knew that he had an issue. I knew that he was probably gonna pit. I didn't know what the issue was, but I knew he had an issue. I still don't know what the issue was, but I knew that he had an issue. So I knew he was going to pit, and then Keselowski just spun out. And I was like, that's cool. So, yeah, that's what brought out the final caution. And then the restart happened. And I was like, Reagan's leading this race. David Reagan had the lead. David Reagan and Ryan Newman were on the front row. That was awesome. And then they just couldn't do shit. And then they were so annoying about it, they had to block like everyone. And then Kyle Busch was like making a run. Kyle Busch deserved that win, because he was just as good as Truex, except he didn't intentionally cause cautions and didn't speed on pit road. So yeah, Kyle Busch deserved that one. But yeah, honestly, that was a great race. Best race of the season so far. 10 out of 10. Fuck it. No, 9.9 out of 10, just because Truex won. Just because Truex won. And oh shit. That's creepy. It is creepy out here. That person's just looking at me. Hopefully they don't shoot me or try to kidnap me or anything. Honestly, I don't fucking care. They can do whatever they want. They can fucking kill me. I don't care. But yeah, Indy 500. I didn't watch much of the Indy 500, because I was at the track at Charlotte. They had it like playing on the big screen but they were only playing like portions of it. And then I tried to go to the very upper deck level in the middle of the day in the 90-degree heat as a fat guy, and I almost shat myself, and I almost puked. I almost had heat stroke. I left the Kyle Busch Q&A. No, I didn't leave the Kyle Busch Q&A in progress. I was going to, but then as I was leaving, the Q&A ended. So, yeah. Fucking, that's great. And then we went to the car, we put on the AC for a little bit, and then we watched the end of the Indy 500, like the final 30 laps. what's that dude's name? Fucking, the dude who caused the wreck. What was his name? I know it. It's someone with an S. It's something with an S. But yeah, he was being an idiot. He was being an idiot and then just ran Graham Rahal down to the grass. And then that caused a crash. And Graham Rahal had every right to be mad at him. But yeah. I was rooting for Newgarden. Newgarden's my driver. I like him a lot. He's pretty cool. But he didn't win. But the final 10 laps of that race was amazing. Like, me and my dad were watching that, and we were just on the edge of our seats. That was, like, fucking insane. I'm gonna have to make a dead run for this door. Fuck, I'm scared shitless, bro. My dad wanted me to get shit for him. I'm not getting shit. I'm going. They're gonna fucking kill me. They're gonna kill me out here. Like, mind your own fucking business. No, I'm making this their... No, I'm not making this their business. They're by getting in my business. You can watch the video tomorrow, like the rest of us. For fuck's sake, bro. They're gonna kill me. They're gonna fucking kill me. And I'm gonna deserve it. Every second of it. But yeah, that was a good race. That was probably the best Indy 500 finish I've ever seen. And I've been watching every Indy 500 since 2014. And 2014 was the year that they had the photo finish. And I only say this was the best because it wasn't a photo finish, but it was back and forth. And I was like, oh shit, who's gonna win this race? Rossi and Pagenaud. I'm kind of glad Pagenaud won because, you know, I've doubted him for years. I've doubted this dude for years. Ever since I've started, like, watching the Indy 500s, I've always doubted him. I was like, he's never going to win this race. And even after he won the Grand Prix earlier this month, after he won the pole, you know, after he was the best in practice, I still doubted him. I was like, fuck, this dude's not going to win. I wasn't like, fuck, this dude's not going to win. I'm just like, this dude's not going to win. I never had really anything against him. I think he's a good driver, good guy. I just didn't really... I doubted him. And I know a lot of people did. And I'm glad he proved me wrong. But yeah, I still doubted him. Shit. I'm wearing a Kyle Busch shirt too. If they have every excuse to kill me right now. F1 Grand Prix, I actually watched that race, the entire thing, and it was a really good race. Like, for F1 standards, F1 sucks. F1 really does fucking suck. Like, you remember the Sonoma race last year? That's an exciting F1 race. That's an exciting F1. Just total strategy. It's all strategy, and there's only like 2 strategies that you can pick from. So it's just, you know, and it's just whoever has the best car, really. So Hamilton won. Even if like Verstappen had a chance at passing him, he had that 5-second time penalty, so he wasn't going to do anything anyway. But I thought Hamilton, like, he was talking about shitty tires. And then I thought that Verstappen was going to get past him and then build up a 5-second lead. And then either have that on Vettel or Hamilton. So I thought, and then it was like, you know, 8 laps to go, 10 laps to go. I was like, yeah, he's not gonna win. I thought Vettel was gonna win because I still thought that Hamilton was gonna like have his issues, but Vettel did not win. Xfinity race. I didn't watch much of that race. I only watched like the last 30 laps of it, but apparently Austin Dillon decided to just not drive. Like, he was driving and then he was just like, no, I'm not going to do that anymore. And then he didn't. And then Daniel Hemrick came in and drove for him. So, yeah, kind of a dumb move, but I still love Austin Dillon. But, yeah, so hope you guys saw me on TV. I always wear bright shit because you got to see me on TV. So, yeah. But yeah, that's the end of this video. There was no Toronto series review for the Red Sox, just because I didn't really watch much of those games. And then one of them I just missed entirely. I watched both the 2 of the 3 Astros games, but there's just not going to be a review to it because there's just not going to be. And you can cry about it if you want, but that's not going to change the fact that it's not going to happen. So, yeah. But yeah, so I'm going to make a deadbolt for the door. And yeah. Alright, peace.